There's some combination of a more scholarly or a more intellectual interface, but accented with this sort of warm conviviality. And the fact that then they're recorded and they're publicized adds yet another dimension. So you and I were talking recently about this, John, about how the combination of these different strands of conversation, these different methods of dialogue into Dialogos maybe creates a fertile ground for symbolization, for something
Right.
altogether new,
Yeah.
and something that might actually be a host of something that then can be leveraged in all kinds of ways. So maybe to annotate, how is this kind of Dialogos different from what we're accustomed to? And then what potential does that afford?
I like that idea about symbolon, that what's happening right now is we're trying to join together things that have previously not been joined together. And that opens up a field for new symbolization. I think that's an important point. I just wanted to note that. Who should go next? Chris, you pick.
Jordan, please.
I'm wondering if we're all actually oriented the same way spatially in our visual field. For me, this was the counterclockwise rotation. Does everybody else have that?
Yeah, for me, it's left to right, and it's linear. I'm most left, then Chris is, and then you're to the right of Chris, and guys to the right of you.
Interesting, isn't it? Wow. So
I thought I was the left.
yeah. So Chris, I had to add that to the equation, which is we're also dealing with the reality of the complexification of dialogue, where each of our perspectives on the relationships that are happening are at least a little bit mysterious.
Good observation.
So for me, this feels a lot like a continuing inquiry into the real embodiment in the form of a distributed cognition of the mystery of a meta psychotechnology, something along those lines. Feels like that's what is pulling me here, what just keeps ringing in my consciousness as we continue in this path. That's what I would say. And to me, that sounds a lot like a variation of what I've just heard before. Maybe some different things coming in a different direction.
Great. The real reason why I'm here is I continually have experiences with the four faces that I'm looking at, where it seems like we have a conversation which the linguistic loop called Guy cannot survive. And I like that. No, I want it to happen, and I want to notice as it happens. And when it doesn't happen, what are the patterns we see? All the things that you're talking about.